By the grace of God, one of the things that the Holy Spirit does in our lives is helps us to become faithful in marriage. So we become faithful in marriage. And that is a central qualification for all who aspire to be and all who are pastor, teacher, elder, overseers. So Van, please read 1 Timothy 3, verse 2.
An overseer, therefore, must be above reproach, the husband of one wife, self-controlled, sensible, respectable, hospitable, able to teach.
So the Apostle Paul required that a pastor be the husband of one wife, but literally in the Greek, it's a one-wife type of husband. And I think what Paul is doing here is not saying every pastor needs to be married. I think a pastor could be single. But what he is saying is that pastors need to be faithful in marriage. So Van, I ask you, what does it look like practically speaking for a man to be faithful in marriage?
Marital faithfulness means that we are pure in behavior and pure in heart. Pure in behavior simply means no sex outside of your marriage, no sex outside of the context of marriage. And pure in heart means no lust, refusing to express sexual desire for anyone other than your spouse.
And I think that this is a very important qualification to measure the character of someone who wants to be a pastor. Because if we can't be faithful to our wives, then obviously we're not being faithful ultimately to God. And if we can't do that, then how can we help to manage and lead and shepherd and teach the people of God? Now, this is a qualification specifically for elders, but it's applicable to all the people of God, because we are all supposed to maintain our ultimate fidelity to God and to confine our sexual desires and expressions to the context of marriage. And that's something that God does by His grace, by the power of the Holy Spirit.